Namaste! Welcome to Yoga Infusion. My name is Dylan, and let's get started at the front of our mat. Feet hip-width apart, toes facing directly in front of you, directly forward. Lift your toes to engage your arches, and then release. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down, palms forward, eyes closed. And take a moment here to drop in to this moment now. Consciously letting go of everything else that has occurred thus far in the day. Opening your heart space, breathing into your heart space. Receptive to all new things the universe has in store. Breathing deeply, lengthening your inhales and your exhales. As you inhale, grow taller, find more length in your spine. And as you exhale, ground down into your mat. Inhaling, growing longer, taller. Exhale, grounding down, feeling the stability of your mat beneath your feet. Inhale, length. Exhale, grounding down. This time, inhale your arms down, around, and up. Reach. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Glide your hands up your shins, your thighs. Flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees deeply, head heavy, roll back up to standing like a rag doll. Arms down, around, and up. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, hands to prayer at heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, flat back, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, find a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, roll up slowly, heads heavy like a rock. Arms down, around, and up. Exhale, prayer. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees deeply. And inhale, roll up slowly. Arms down, around, and up. Exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Inhale, reach. Swooping the arms down, around, and up. Take up space. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Flat back. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Let your head be heavy. This time we're going to hang out here in a forward fold. You can cross your hands above your head, hooking elbows here. Rocking left to right. Miette wants to go outside. Rocking left to right, head heavy, decompressing the spine. Letting the blood flow in the opposite direction. Let your head be heavy. Breathing into your lower back. Look left and right. Shake your head, yes and no. Releasing all tension in the neck, in the head, in the face. Inhale, half lift. Bend deeply into the right leg. Say hi to your dog. This is Honey. Bend deeply into the right leg, keeping your right hand on the mat or on a block. And inhale your left arm up, twist. There's a lot of animals in this household. You'll see them from time to time. Breathing into the twist, inhaling, finding more length in the spine, and as you exhale, twist just a little deeper. Inhale here, exhale, release, back to center, straightening both legs. Inhale here, and exhale, bend into the left knee, opening through the right hand. So you can always come up onto a block here to bring the mat or the floor closer to you. Lengthening the tailbone away from you, your crown and extension of your spine. Inhale, find more length in the spine, and exhale, twist just a little bit more. Inhale, exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms and step it back to plank. Take a nice plank here, pressing your heels away from you. Shoulders down and back, core engaged. And we'll do 10 heel pumps here. So lifting the right heel, followed by the left. And we'll do 10. So 1, 2, core engaged, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your choice of vinyasa, so bring your elbows close to your body, come down into a chaturanga and up dog, or belly to mat, cobra. Meet me in downward facing dog. Walking it out, lengthening the tailbone away from you, finding length in the spine, flat back, head between your biceps, energetically rolling your biceps away from you and your triceps in towards your body. Pulling the navel up and in. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose for one breath. Squeeze it here. Inhale, exhale, step it through. Coming up into high lunge. Pressing that back heel away from you, core engaged, tailbone lengthening down towards the mat. Make sure your right knee is not coming out here, it's directly over your ankle. And from here, yogi's choice, you can stay in high lunge. You can just step forward into something of a chair and step back. Or you can jump forward, knee into the chest, and jump back. So we'll do 10 of those, whatever your choice is. You can bring your hands to your hips for stability. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stepping back into high lunge. Inhaling your arms up. Exhale, plant the left palm. Inhale, right arm up, easy twist. Making sure that right knee is not coming out, hug it tight into your body. Pressing through that left heel. Inhale, find more length. Exhale, twist just a little further. Inhale, exhale. Coming back to the breath. Ground down through that left hand. And from here, we're going to step back in to side plank. You can come down onto your forearm and come into forearm side plank. You can stay up on your hand and drop your bottom knee like a kickstand. Or you can stay in the full expression of side plank. And we'll do 10 star side planks, flexing the right foot and lifting it into the air. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale, reach overhead like a rainbow. Plant the palms. Step it back to plank. And 10 heel lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yogi's Vinyasa. Meet me in downward facing dog. Coming back to the breath. Shoulders relaxing down the spine. Don't let them creep up by your ears. You can walk it out here. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, lift, high lunge. Check your alignment. Shoulders down and back. Pressing through that right heel. Sinking deeply into your high lunge. And yogi's choice, either stepping forward into a one-legged chair, essentially. Staying in high lunge, that's always the first option, or coming up into a jump knee to chest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. High lunge. Inhale, come back into your high lunge, your static high lunge. Inhale here, exhale, plant the right palm to the mat on the inside of your left foot. Inhale, left arm up, easy twist. Inhale, finding more length in your spine. And exhale, twist just a little more. Make sure that left knee is not coming out here, hug it tight into your body. Right leg is engaged. Press into that right palm and set the left foot back to meet the right in side plank. You can come down on kickstand or come into forearm side plank. Your choice. We will do 10 side plank. Star side plank. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach up and over plank. And 10 heel pumps. 1, 2, core engage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yogi's choice Vinyasa. And meet me in downward facing. Coming back to the breath. Lengthening the inhales and the exhales. Walking it out, lifting your heel, one heel at a time, pressing the other one down. Lifting your hips to the sky, flat back, navel up and in, shoulders relax down the spine. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, bend the knees deeply. And walk, step, or hop to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, the arms down, round and up. Exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Inhale, your arms down, round and up. Exhale, chair. Lengthening the tailbone away from you, weight in the heels, shoulders down and back, arms up like you're holding a big beach ball up and overhead. Inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, arms down, round and up. Exhale, clasp behind. Opening the chest, inhale. Exhale, chair. Core engaged. Weight in the heels, heart open. Inhale. Exhale, open the right shoulder up and away. Inhale. And exhale here. sinking deeper into your chair. Inhale, exhale back to center. Inhale here and exhale to the left. Opening the shoulder away from you, core engaged, sinking deeper into your chair. Inhale, exhale back to center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. Inhale your arms down, around and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms and step it back to plank. 10 heel pumps here. 1, 2, core engaged. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Vinyasa to cobra or upward dog, and meet me in downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Drop the back heel, the back foot parallel to the back of the mat, and windmill your arms up into warrior 2. Sinking deeply into your warrior 2. Checking your alignment. Shoulders down. Fingertips reaching away from you, front to back. Core engaged, lengthening the tailbone towards the mat. Sinking deeply into that front knee. Pressing through the knife edge of the back foot. Coming back to your breath. From here, take your right foot in so that your right toes are facing basically the left diagonal of the mat. Bend into that right knee. Take your left hand to the right foot. You don't have to open your arms up. You can just lift your right arm back and press back up. We'll do 10 of these side lunge. So left hand to right foot. Press back up. 1, 2, core engaged. 3, pressing through the booty. 4, flat back. Make sure your back is flat. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Coming back up, rearranging that right foot to come back into warrior 2 and sink into warrior 2. Arms up, reaching away from you. Reach forward to come back, reverse warrior. Taking your left hand down your left leg. Opening up the right side body, leading with the pinky, shoulder away from your ears. Inhale back to center. And exhale to side angle. So you can take your right knee to your right leg. You can come all the way down to the mat. Opening up the left side body. Bending deeply into that right knee. Pressing through the outer edge of the left foot. Reaching up and over. One straight line from the from the left foot all the way to the hands. Okay, from here, plant that right palm into the mat. Step to the left, foot back in front of the right in side plank. And we'll do 10 opposite, so right knee to left elbow. And then reaching back out. So 10. 1, 2, really squeezing your core here, your obliques. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Squeeze. Reaching up and over. Plank. 10 heel pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chaturanga to upward dog. Or belly to mat to cobra. Meet me in downward facing dog. Walking it out, coming back to the breath. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Drop the right foot down to parallel to the back of the mat. And windmill your arms up into warrior two. Readjusting your stance if you need to. Bending deeply into the left knee. Core engaged, torso straight up and down. Warrior two. Shoulders relaxed. Doing your best to find a moment of calm, a moment of relaxation, even though it's a bit of a struggling pose. Bending deeply into that left leg. Pressing through the knife edge of the right foot. Coming back to your breath. Inhale, straighten through that left foot. Left leg, bring the toes to a bit of a diagonal, towards the diagonal front right of the mat. Bending deeply into that left leg and touching it with the right hand. Coming back up, so that'll be one. Flat back reach, 1, 2, pressing through the booty, 3, 4, heart open, don't round, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rearranging that front foot, re-bending into warrior two, arms out, core engaged, shoulders down and back, and hold. Reach forward to come back, reverse warrior, shoulders relaxed, leading with the pinky, opening up the left side body, and exhale, side angle. Reaching up and over, opening up the right side body. Pressing through that left hand, stepping the left foot back into side plank. And opposite knee to elbow, so left knee to right elbow. Squeezing through the obliques. We'll do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach up and over, plank, and 10 heel pumps. Last set. 1, 2, core engaged. 3, 4, pressing through the knuckles. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Vinyasa. Meet me in down. Downward facing dog. Obviously, I'm struggling a little bit here. It's quite warm, and I closed all the windows because I'm silly like that. Walking it out, coming back to your breathing. Those long, full, expanding inhales, followed by slow, complete exhales. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, hop to the front, or walk or step. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, your arms down, around and up. Exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. From here, you're going to take your feet about hip width apart, hands to the hips. Sink into squat. So we're going to do 10 squat, leg lift to the side, squat, leg lift to the other side. So that'll be 1. Are you ready? Squat. You can put your hands to your hips, you can keep them in front of you for balance. It's really yogi's choice. So squat, 1, squat, 1, squat, 2, squat, 2. Really using your hip muscles to lift. Don't just fling your legs out. Use your muscles. 3, squat, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, squat deeply, 6, core engaged, flat back, heart open, 7, 7, 8, 8, 2 more, 9, 9, 10, back to squat, sinking deeply, inhale, exhale, release, excellent. Now, step your legs quite wide, bringing your toes to face out, and sink into plie. So sometimes our toes can go more left to right than our knees, but we want our knees to be directly in the same direction as our toes. So you might need to bring your toes back in a little bit. Inhale, hands to prayer. Take a breath. And then we'll do 10 to side reaches. So taking your right arm down, left arm up. 1, switching sides. 2, staying deep in your plie. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Taking your hands to your thighs, flat back, parallel to the mat. You'll press through the right arm, keep that right arm straight, and turn to look over your left shoulder. Back to center. And pressing through the left hand, left arm straight, look over the right shoulder. Back to center. You can roll your mat here if you need a little extra cushion, or you can get a blanket. Bring your knees onto the mat, calves parallel to each other, foot flexed, feet flexed. Coming down into frog pose. So make sure that your hips are directly in line with your knees. Actually, I'm going to turn here so you can see a little bit better. Feet flexed, calves parallel one to the other. Hips in line with the knees. So you might want to come forward. You might want to lean back a little bit more to try to feel more of a stretch. But in order to get the inner thighs really well stretched, you need to stay basically in line with your knees. Coming back to the breath. Filling the body with air, with light, with love, and every inhale. And then every exhale, letting go of everything that doesn't serve you. Inhale, love and light. Exhale, murky water. Inhale, love and light. Exhaling tension, anger, stress. Inhale. Exhale. Gently walk your hands back in. Bring your knees a little bit closer together. Toes touching knees as wide as the mat. Bring your hips back onto your heels. Walk the hands forward. Forehead to mat, child's pose. Inhaling, walking your hands halfway. Reaching your hands all the way over to the right, as far as you can go. And then relax your head back onto the mat, opening up the left side body. Breathing into your left rib cage, your left obliques. Inhale, walking back halfway and coming over to the other side. So left hands reach, or both hands reach to the left, reaching as far as you can go, and then relax your forehead to the mat, opening up the right side body. Inhaling, walking back to center, come all the way back to center, coming up to seated. And from here, You will take your knees hip width apart so they're emanating directly out from your hip sockets. Sit in between your heels. You might need to take a block here or a blanket and place it underneath your bum if you can't quite reach the mat. As long as this is comfortable, walk your hands back, lengthening your tailbone towards your knees. You can stay here if this is enough of a stretch for you, or you can come all the way down onto your forearms, heart open, or come all the way down onto your back, reclined hero's pose. As long as your knees are still on the mat, emanating directly in front of you, directly away from you. Lengthening the tailbone towards your knees. You should feel a nice stretch in your quads and your hip flexors. Shimmy the shoulders up underneath your heart space if you're laying on your back. A few moments here. Laying on your back, you can take hold of your ankles, press against your feet to come up onto your forearms, and then slowly bring yourself back up to seated. Take your hands in front of you, flip the toes under, and press back up into downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up, stack the hips, let the right foot fall behind you, knee as high as you can. Try to keep your shoulders square, pressing equally through both hands, opening through the right hip, shoulder as high as it can go, knee as high as it can go, shoulders equidistant from the mat. You can stay here if this feels good enough to you, or you can step your right foot behind you, coming onto your right toes, opening through the heart, lifting the hips high and coming into a wild thing. One breath here. Exhale, bring the palm back over onto the mat and set yourself up for pigeon. You can always do pigeon on your back, or if you'd like to stay here, you can stay on your front like I am. Rearranging your hips, make sure that your hips are square and your hips are equidistant from the mat. Press to the top of that left foot. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, walk it forward. Head to a block or to the mat. Depending on your level today, your body today. You can take a moment to readjust, making sure you're pressing through that left knee, hips pressing down through the left hip as it might want to open. Here, and we want it to stay close to the ground. Breathing into the right hip flexor. Or hip joint. Inhale, love and light, and airiness, openness. And exhale, tension, negativity. Inhale, all good things. And exhale, all dark things. And as you're inhaling, exhaling here, send your awareness, send your energy to the hip that is being opened right now. Inhaling, planting the palms, gently walking yourself back up. Heart open. Twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Twist to the left. Back to center, plant the palms, and bring your right foot up in one-legged downward dog, and do a few knee rolls here. There's no right or wrong way to do this, as long as it feels good. Opening up the hip. Plant the left foot down, or right foot down. Inhale, left foot up. Open the hip, drop the foot behind you, lifting the knee to the sky, pressing through both hands equally. Flexing the foot as if you were kicking the wall behind you. If this feels good, stay here. Or you can drop the left foot behind you, lifting the hips and opening up into wild thing. One breath in. Inhale, exhale, replant the palm and set yourself up for pigeon on the left side. Inhale, open the heart, press through that right top of the foot. Exhale, fold. Double checking to make sure that your right hip is square to your left, pressing down through the right hip to keep it near the mat instead of opening. Coming back to our intentional breathing. Inhaling love and light and positivity. And exhaling darkness, murky water, and negativity. Inhale love and light. Exhale tension and negative thoughts. Inhale love and light. Exhale negative tension. Inhale, slowly plant your palms, press yourself back up. Open heart. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center, plant the palms, and come up into one-legged downward dog. Doing a few leg rolls here to open up through the hip. Planting the left foot, coming onto your knees and swinging your legs around to come into a seat. Spread the legs wide, left to right, grounding down through the sits bones, flexing the feet back up towards your face. Try to make your toes come directly up to the sky. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. You can always bring blocks here to bring the ground to you. Just keep flexing through the toes, grounding through the hips, grounding through the sits bones, rather. Don't round through the back. Make sure you're folding forward with a flat back. Breathing into the inner thighs. Inhale, walking back up. Take the right hand to the mat, maybe right elbow to the knee or to the mat. Inhale, left arm up and over. Take a moment here. Opening through the left side body, pinky turned in, shoulder relaxed. Inhale, back to center, up, and exhale over to the other side. Right arm up and over, left elbow to the mat or maybe to your left thigh. Shoulder relaxed, leading with the pinky. Breathing into the right side body. Inhale, back to center. Bring the soles of the feet together. Inhale, heart open. Exhale, fold. Cobbler's pose. Baddha Konasana. If you're feeling like this would be a good idea, give yourself a little bit of a foot massage here. Probably you don't get enough feet massages in your life. I don't. So while I am pressing into my knees gently with my elbows to open my inner thighs, I'm going to give myself a little bit of self-loving in the form of a foot massage. I highly recommend you do the same. Inhaling love. Exhaling tension and negativity. Inhale, coming back up, bringing the knees together, legs long, straight in front of you. Inhale, flat back reach. Exhale, fold. Point the toes back towards your feet. Inhale, half lift, flat back, and fold a little deeper with a flat back. Forward fold. You can always grab a strap here if your toes are really far away. I have really short legs, so this is not problematic for me, but I know many of my friends with long legs, their feet just seem unattainable. So grab a strap and make your arms longer in that way. Inhale, rolling back up, head heavy. Bring your feet onto the mat, scooching your bum towards your feet, and roll down onto your back, laying down, knees to the chest, rocking right and left here, massaging the spine. And then letting your left leg go long, right knee into the chest, supine twist. Right knee back to center, bringing the left knee in and letting the right leg go long. Supine twist in the other direction. Reaching your left arm away from your shoulders on the mat. Slowing down the breath. Inhaling back to center, let your left leg go long as well. Feet heavy left to right. Shimmy your shoulders up underneath your heart space. Let your hands go heavy, palms to the sky. Close your eyes. And rest in Shavasana. Stay here for as long as you like, and when you're ready, gently rebody. Bring yourself back up to seated, eyes closed. Thank you for joining me in your practice today. From my heart and my mat, and this time my dog, to yours. Namaste.